Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to my humble opinion for the final time this month, with more looks at the games on Humble Choice Bundle. And for the last one from this month, it's one of the headliners. It's SteelRising. Souls-like, so it's probably going to be beyond my abilities to play, because I'm not that good at action-adventure games. I enjoy them, as you've seen from my experience on Tales Over Coffee. Good at them, but I can face the trials of a Souls-like? It's questionable. But let's see what this one's like, shall I? Because it's up for vote at the moment for a potential playthrough. What's assisted mode? I don't know what that is. Enable. What are the assist settings? Alright, we'll just go start new game. What's the assist settings? It means I hit better? Then I might be able to play if I use that. It means something else that doesn't affect the game? I don't know. Assist settings doesn't tell me anything. Alright, I like the graphics. Okay.
Oh, pardon. You know, actually, I think I'm in no mood for games right now. How much longer are we to be kept here?
Running into an edge.
As Paris burns from afar.
The rabble are rioting. This is the price to be paid for
spoiling them. Wow.
I don't understand, Gabrielle. The king sent us here long before the city went up in flames. He knew what was about to transpire. I think he is somehow involved in these events.
Oh, come now, Marie. True, he can be misguided and somewhat short-tempered at times.
Good old Louis Capet.
Nero?
Then why have we been given no news for so long?
Citizen Louis Capet.
Les enfants, Gabrielle. The children.
The children, les enfants.
They'll soon be out of harm's way. I am most certain of it. Monsieur Cléry will take good care of them. For now, at least, we are safe.
Safe? Vraiment? Where are the chateau guards?
We are still protected. The king just preferred to use a different sort of guard.
Guards? Or jailers? They won't even let us leave this room, Gabrielle.
Yeah, that sounds like jailers to me.
The king, he has lost his mind to grief. First our darling, Sophie. Then our beloved son. My poor sweet angel. They didn't let me say goodbye. I wasn't even allowed to see him. C'est vrai. Something inside me is crying out. Telling me he's still of this world at times. I think I hear him calling to me. I'm so afraid.
What do you fear, my queen?
Everything. Everything horrifies me. The king's wrath. His army of indefatigable automats that Monsieur de Vaucanson has built for him. The charlatans who advise him, who are now more powerful than ministers. What happened to my son? What will happen to the children that God has deigned to leave in my care?
I won't let any harm come to them. This I promise you.
But how? Do you not see that we're prisoners here?
All is not lost. You forget about the one automat that is not hostile to us. This new bodyguard of yours.
Ah, so we're designing... So this is the body, but not the head. Interesting. Which I guess you can see as clothing. Okay. Gold. Why not? Or black. Sable noir. Reasonable selection of different styles and so on. the face. Oh, you can go his complexion and so on. Yeah, let's go there. Sorry, there. Character class. Interesting. Choose your starting class. Bodyguard. Body of work. Heavy weapon. Special move block. Petrification grenade. Projectile that temporarily immobilizes an enemy. Bodyguard rely on their strength to withstand hits and deal heavy physical damage to enemies. Durability +3. Engineering +2. Durability increases health and balance. Engineering increases armor. The effectiveness of alchemical afflictions, and the chance of finding loot. Useful. Soldier. Grabberwall halberd. Heavy weapon, special move, ranged attack. Explosive grenade. Projectile that can knock over an enemy. Soldiers are strong fighters and can wield heavy weapons to perform powerful physical attacks. Power +3 increases physical damage and impact. Vigor +2 increases endurance and critical damage inflicted upon enemies. Or Dancer. Armored fans. Light weapon. Special move block. Explosive projectile that can... flame grenade can ignite an enemy. Shield. Special move. Dancers are highly resilient and can chain attacks together in quick succession to immobilize enemies and inflict critical hits. Agility +3. Agility increases immobilization damage and physical damage. Vigor +2. Vigor increases endurance and critical damage. Or Alchemist. Glass core batons. Light weapon, special move. Weapons is infused with frost for a few seconds. Cool. Literally. Alchemical resistance vial. Vial that can neutralize enemy alchemical attacks. I wonder how common that is. Alchemists favour alchemical weapons that can ignite, freeze, or electrocute their enemies. Elemental alchemy +3 increases alchemical damage and resistance. Engineering +2. I think I'm just going to go for the soldier.
This machine that is now somehow able to speak and understand what we say to it? C'est terrifiant.
It's terrifying.
Yes, but it is loyal to you. That's all that matters. If it managed to escape the chateau, it could be your eyes and ears in Paris. And if, perchance, the other automats were to go after it?
You won't attempt anything foolish. I cannot lose you, Gabrielle. Not now.
Some of the movements seem a bit jerky,
Aegis?
but otherwise the graphics are good.
Madame,
The voiceovers are really nice.
The king must be stopped.
The very kingdom is at stake.
Go and find Vaucanson at his workshop, Ni les Invalides. He surely holds the secret to these tireless automats. And perhaps he will know something about the death of my son.
how am I to leave the chateau grounds, Madame?
Go to the riverbank, at the far side of the grounds. From there you can take a boat to Paris.
Okay. Yeah, the graphics are quite beautiful. I say some of the movements seem a bit jerky, but
What if he is the one who was responsible for this unrest?
I mean their
What
movement, not the
Vaucanson has done,
automatas.
ma chère. Only Vaucanson can undo.
So far, the setup is good. Bit of a long intro, but it didn't feel long for some reason. Well, I took quite a bit of damage. Quick access belt. You can assign consumables to the quick access belt so you can use them. Go to inventory and assign oil barrette to the belt. That's repaired. Alchemical capsule. I'm sure it's useful for something. Looks like we're going this way. Okay. Special moves. Each weapon is an attacking or defensive special. Choose special move the equipped weapon. Overheating and rapid cooling actions cause endurance. Consume endurance. When Aegis runs out of endurance, her gears overheat. She can no longer perform the following actions: attack, jump, dodge, or sprint. When overheating, you can trigger rapid cooling E, which can instantly restore an amount of endurance depending on your timing. However, this inflicts a certain amount of frost damage, as shown in the following gauge. Another alchemical thing. Gotcha. Essence of Lesser Spirit. What's the things that we've got here? Well, but Essence of Lesser Spirit. This artificial alchemical essence in the form of a balm provides a tiny amount of animal essence. The work of a dark necromancer, these spirit essences provide automats they are administered to with an obscure and unknown energy drawn from the souls of the deceased. I'm sure it's useful for something. And... okay. And I'm down. I guess he's broken. Off we go again. Gotcha. Okay. I've got sprint now, it seems. Combat feels kind of clunky to me, actually. I'm in trouble here. Get that healed. Yeah, it feels really clunky. Maybe it's just me. But almost died again. It feels really slow and clunky. And is it meant to feel that way? Where am I meant to go from here? Through this way, maybe? Is there something this way? Looks like it might be a path. Rusty key. You have to hold it down. Activating Vestals. Activating Vestal creates a checkpoint where Aegis will be repaired if she breaks. Here Aegis can upgrade attributes by spending animal essence, upgrade equipment, weapons by spending materials, obtain equipment by spending animal essence. Okay. Hold it down. Upgrades. I don't have enough equipment. No items. Alright, whatever. Out we go. Got him. Alright. Well, these are the extremely easy training dummies, basically. Do I need to go that way or this way? The turning to face it is not natural either. It just feels all... Combat feels really off-putting, honestly. It feels slow, it feels clunky. Oh, I have to use that to lock on, don't I? It might help a little. It might help if I lock on. And I'm down again. I mean, I didn't really care about being taken down. That's the thing, is... I'm sure it must be me, that I must be doing something wrong for it to feel this bad. Oh! Sneak attack, I like it. Wouldn't let me move in time. I gotta get the timing better because this is not working well. And honestly, I don't know. I must be playing this wrong. This just feels slow, clunky, unpleasant. Yeah, the graphics were nice, although out here they don't look so great. And these are just the basic training dummies, so... The fact I'm not doing well against them, and partly I'm not doing well because I don't care to. I'm down again. You know what, I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna play this anymore. It started out, the intro, I wanted to like it, the graphics were great. Out here, they don't feel well picked out at all. They really don't. And it might just be the coloration from the evening or something, I don't know. But it doesn't feel good. The sounds are nice. But the combat... The slow timing, I know you're playing an automata, but come on. Maybe it's just me that I'm not playing well. I know I'm not in the other level of a Souls-like game, but I don't think it's that. I think it's just that the combat's not done well. For my liking, anyway. It's not smooth. It's not... It's... No. Might be just personal taste, but I'm sorry, I can't even grade this. Graphics, 7. I would have given them a 9 from the intro, but 7 out here. No, it doesn't look good. The music, 8. The sound effects, 7-ish, maybe 8. The narrative, it was interesting. I'll give it a potential 8. And likewise the world up there. The gameplay has some variety with, stats and so on, sure. The combat feels bad to me. And it might just be me. I can't help but feel it can't possibly feel this bad to everyone. It must just be my own preference. Let's just see what the rating is on Steam. see what the rating is. Recent reviews mixed, 66%. Overall, mostly positive, 73%. Wonder what they're saying. Poor Souls knockoff set in France. Visible disgust. Beautiful game, ran just fine for me as well. My main issue was just searching for locations. Okay. Played with technical issues, can't turn off motion blur. If the core of the game is clunky, feels terrible, not good. That was my experience. It just didn't feel good. So yeah, even though this was on the vote, I did put the retentive, and I'm not going to play this anymore. For me, it didn't even feel good opening it as a let's try, as a just a unboxing kind of thing. This was a fail for me all the way through. It's not even worth $1.50 for me. Now, I'm sure that for some it is. I mean, it's mostly positive overall, but no. So, as we end, let's just have a quick glance at the Humble Bundle overall and see what I thought of this month's Humble Bundle. We just put the main screen on. 8 games. Yakuza Like a Dragon has a lot of potential, and I'm more than willing to play it through. Hi-Fi Rush, I wasn't expecting much, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, that was a delight to play, even though I'm going to struggle with timing. I'm happy to struggle with timing when it feels that fun to play. SteelRising is unfortunate. I was hoping it was going to be better than it was. For me, it was an abject fail. For you, it might be brilliant. For me, it was an abject fail. As soon as we got into travelling around, everything just felt janky and clunky and slow and stuttery. By which I mean it's not Smooth Moon, it's No thanks. Laurel Note, I probably won't play again, and that's my own damn silly fault. I probably won't find the time to play it again. But that was so serene, so relaxing. It's one I should remember for when I've got anxiety flaring, because that was like just relax, enjoy. That was great. Definitely worth its inclusion, even if I don't touch it again. King of the Castle, fail for me. It was forced multiplayer, I don't do that. Bravery and Greed looked okay, but it's outside my wheelhouse. Amanda the Adventurer, that looked kind of cool. I'd be happy to bring that sometime. Mediterranean was a disappointment because the coloration and so on just didn't look good to me. The storyline as it started out just felt whiny. And I love a narrative. I mean, I enjoyed Life is Strange. And many other similar choices mad again, but this one just no thanks. And it's a disappointment to me because I want games that have a lot of inclusion in them. I want there to be more of them. It doesn't have to be every game, of course it doesn't. It doesn't nearly have to be every game. But when there's something that represents a minority group, I'm interested, and this one does the LGBTQ group folks, but didn't please at all. So overall, I'm going to say Mediterranean, King of the Castle, and SteelRising were fails for me. Laurel Note should be a success, and kind of is. Just, I know myself. It's unlikely I'll remember to go back to it. Bravery and Greed wasn't really a fail. It was okay to open it. It was a fun few minutes, but that's all it ever will have been for me. Amanda the Adventurer, Hi-Fi Rush, and Yakuza Like a Dragon are all wins for me to one extent or another. So overall, I think I'm going to give this very much of a pass for those 3 games. Even though there's 3 others that were very much offs for me. Alright, I will see you with more next month. And for anyone voting on the community page for what to play next, I'm sorry, but SteelRising is off the menu. I will not play that again. It just felt bad to me.